Associate with the gift.
Associate with the gift, yes. Okay, the one who raised his hand, the brave warrior, let me come in. Choose one or two. Okay, first, very good. It's all about marriage today, the questions, okay. Married or single? Which one you prefer and why? I'll repeat the question. Married or single? Which one you prefer and why? I will leave the floor for you.
Mr. Toastmaster, for the Toastmaster, and yes, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Actually, when you say married, my heart will be boom, boom, boom. Actually, I like married so much. Everyone here is like married? Everyone is like it. The reason why, this will be nice for you, actually, when you're married. When you go shopping or anything. Now you're right. Am I right? When you do all of this, there's a woman behind you to support you, not attack you. Okay, it's a support you. Actually, I'm single until now, but in summer I'll be married, inshallah.
Congratulations.
So, yeah. Good luck to you. And you too, 2 seconds. Okay, thank you, back to you.
Thank you very much. But you don't want to give? Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Give him a big round of applause. Okay, we'll ask a question, but in a different way. By raffle number. So we'll draw your number, and you have to come here and answer the question. We'll make it difficult for you because the prize is expensive. Okay. Want me to draw? I'm afraid that I dropped my number.
You have the question.
34.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so I left the most difficult question for you. Okay, I'll say the question twice. Rich and ugly, or poor and beautiful? Which one you prefer and why? I'll repeat the question. Rich and ugly, or poor and beautiful? Which one you prefer and why? The floor is yours. You want the mic?
Mohammed, my dear friends, Toastmasters and guests, wonderful. A good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
I will choose rich and ugly. She might be ugly to all of you. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me, whether she is beautiful in her heart. I don't look at that. The money is a bonus. Right? So that's much better than getting a person who is beautiful and poor, because I'm not concerned with outward beauty. I am concerned with inward beauty. I am concerned with the sharing. I am concerned with the partner's bondage with me, with how she links up with me. That's more important to me. And of course, as I said, whatever comes extra is most welcome. Over to you.
Thank you very much. And here is your gift. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, more expensive one. And now all the contestants are here, so I will hand it over back to the contest chair. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now we come to the last contest, which is the evaluation contest. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest provides an opportunity to develop evaluation skills, to develop and to recognize the best for encouragement. Also, it helps to learn by observing. Skillful listening is an important part of oral communication and often neglect. This part of two-semester program helps to develop these skills. At the beginning, a 5 to 7 minute speech or test speech will be presented. After that, this speech contestants will prepare their material into 5 minutes only and hand over the paper to the sergeant at arms. All contestants, except number 1, will be taken out of this hall. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have 5 contestants participating in this contest. So please hold your applause till all of the names are announced. And for the contestants, please stand up as I mention your name. So I'm going to start now with the first in the list. Who's going to participate tonight? Please stand up, Riyad Al-Alwan. Saleh Al-Salman. Muhammad Al-Saleh. Abdullah Kuzara. And last but not least, Ahmed Abdul Mu'tayyib. So please, put your hands together and welcome those contestants. Each speech will be 2 to 3 minutes. I mean the evaluation speech. Contestant will be disqualified if he or she, but we don't have she tonight, spend more than 1 minute and 30 seconds or more than 30 minutes and 30 seconds. So these are our rules for time. There will be 1 minute silence after each speech for judge to mark their ballot. Contestants, please remember that timer will signal green light at completion of 2 minutes and held for 30 seconds. Yellow light shall be shown at completion of 2 minutes and 30 seconds and held for 30 seconds. Red light shall be shown at a completion of 3 minutes and held till speech conclusion. There will be no signal for disqualifying timing. This is very important. Contestants, sergeant at arms, please check the microphone before embarking on stage. Please don't walk around while the speaker's speech is in progress. Side talk, photography is not allowed during the speech progress. Let the contest begin, ladies and gentlemen. The test speaker will be Toastmaster Abdullah Al-Sadami.
Let the contestant come to this table first so they can start writing their note.
Please.
All contestants, please come to this table.
Can you please help Muhammad Zawad to get you all in one table so it's easy and to follow? Riyad Al-Alwan, are you going to go there?
He can stay on the same table. Just the stage. All the contestants has a paper signed by me.
So our PART contestants, are they here, Mohammed?
Yes,
Very good.
you can start.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, the test speech will be delivered by Toastmaster Abdullah Al-Musallami. So please help me to welcome Abdullah Al-Musallami to deliver a speech titled Hafiz. The title of the speech is Hafiz. So go ahead, Abdullah.
Okay. Contest chair, ladies and gentlemen, very warm good evening.
Good evening.
One day, in Friday night, I had a call from a very old friend. Hello, Abdullah, can you drop by for a tea tomorrow morning? I said, okay, I'll be there by almost 10 o'clock. Then I hang. I went to his house, rang the bell, and he welcomed me and he took me to the guest room. And I was very happy to see a very old friend who was with me since elementary school till the secondary school. And that day, I've sat and I've seen a lot of albums, one shelf full of albums. I was very shocked. What are these? He went inside to bring the tea, and he came and I asked him, may I take one album and see? He said, of course, they are for, you can see any of them. I picked one and opened them, and I see one of them was having a picture of me when I was 10 years old. Was this me? So, ladies and gentlemen, my point here is this guy have got thousands of pictures of a lot of friends. At that moment, I took my picture back, and I remember that in every event, in every almost event in the village or in the school, my friend was carrying a camera. So that time I was thinking, what he's doing? Then that day I have realized that he's doing things for a pleasure. He enjoyed taking a picture, and that's his hobby. Hobbies can be characterized in four types. The first one called collections. Collections hobby. I'm sure that most of us, when they traveled away from the country, they went to India, to Philippines, to Nigeria, to Egypt. When they come back, they will see one friend or one child asking them, do you have the currency of that country? And if you have it and you give it to him, you will see a big smile. That's because that's their hobbies. So take a moment, all of us, and think, what is my hobby? What is your hobby? Some of us will go to the collection hobbies. And as I mentioned, photo is one of them. Currency and coins, stamps. This is a very old, if you see, in every mail before, there is a stamp that's dedicated for the country, or the village, or the city. This is also a kind of collection hobby. If you go to other type, I mentioned there are four. The second one, called outdoor hobbies. Outdoor hobbies, most of us are practicing it in a way that he knows, or a way he doesn't know. One of them is walking. You see, if you go to the streets, sometimes you see people walking in the day or the night. Believe me, they enjoy every minute they are walking, either seeing cars, or people walking, or seeing children playing. They enjoy walking. That's considered as a hobby. Some people, they go climbing. They go to the top of the mountain. They suffer. They put their life in a very risky area that could take their lives. Why? Because they enjoy doing this, and they only want to go to the top of the mountain and put a flag with their names. That's a hobby. Fishing is a very difficult hobby. People, they suffer. They go in the middle of the winter where it is almost freezing. Or in the big summer, just have their stick and try to fish. And if you ask that guy, what is the best moment in your life? Is the moment that I feel that I caught a fish. And if you go to the Google and just put fishing, you'll see some people carrying a very big fish with a big smile, because that is his hobby. We'll go to the third type, which is called an art. I know one of my friends who was every year, he takes 1 week vacation and he spends it alone for reading. He go and buy 1,000 books to read it every year. He cannot sleep unless he read minimum 100 pages. Imagine that. Why? Because that's a hobby. Some people, they like writing. They write a letter or an article. That's a hobby. Now, let's go for the fourth one, which is we consider it, or people are considered as others. One of them, especially for ladies, they like it, which is cooking. Some people, they spend time just to have a cup of cake, and they put some spices, some cream, just to make it very nice. And they enjoy doing this. And you know when is the best moment for them? If they gave it to their husband, and he ate it and said, that's nice. You see how much the smile you see in their face? Because they enjoy doing it, and they love doing it for their husband. And now, I'll conclude my speech by asking everyone, do you have a hobby? If you don't have one. If you don't have it, if you have one, start another one, and you'll see the beauty of it. And the 7, Stephen had mentioned the 7 habits. You need to sharpen the soul by practicing things that make you happy. Back to you.
Thank you, So please count 5 minutes for the contestants to take for the evaluation, then the first contestant to stay. So count for 5 minutes. Chief Judge?
Yes.
Good. Are the timers ready?
Yes.
Are the contestants ready?
Yes.
And most important, are the audience ready?
Yes.
So please put your hands together and welcome Riyad Al-Alwan to give his report.
Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
With Barim Salami. Let us give him a big round of applause. What is an inspiration speech? A notice without mic, without talk, your body language speech. When you take a phone, you raise your hand, even without talk. I noticed your talk in the phone. Even when you make a phone talk, it will make you power. I noticed when you take a phone of your friend. I imagine if I'm looking to the photo, I will take some words. To live with you the moment of inspiration, looking photo. When talking about cooking, I feel need some hungry. When you're talking for native, take a short look to the native. Let them aspire with you, because I've engaged. I notice when you speak, facial expression are good, but you forget the whole set in my life. Other than that, it is wonderful speech. I cannot wait to listen to your speech. Back to you.
We're going to maintain 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their part. 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Pictures?
Good evening again. Good evening. Toastmaster Abdullah, thank you very much for this lovely, and I'm very proud about your presentation today. Toastmaster Abdullah, you are a very good Toastmaster. Your presentation was very good, was very excellent. Your movement to the stage was very good. And also your confidence. You were very confident. And more than that, your hand movement, your body movement. I can see when you speak and you say you receive the call, you raise your hand. Okay. And when you describe to us how you select the photos from the shelf, you fully describe to us the shelf and the arrangement for the shelves. Toastmaster Abdullah, I want to advise you in 4 areas, an area for improvement for you. The first thing is the topic. Actually, to the conclusion, and in the conclusion we understand what you are trying to tell us, that you are advising us to have hobbies. It was not clear in your introduction. And one thing, during the body, you told us you will speak about 4 hobbies. One, you should do it during the introduction. Okay, a second area of improvement. Although you are very good in the hand gestures and the movement, but there is an area for improvement for you. So when you see that you drink tea, you can show us that you are drinking a tea. And when you said you viewed an old picture, you can move backward to give us an illusion that, okay, you are talking about the past. And one thing, when you describe to us the fishing, okay, try to do it the right way. Actually, you describe it to us that as you are hammering something. The fishing is to do that way. And also regarding the reading, you can show us that, okay, you are reading a book. One thing that's very important is the voice. Your tone was at the same level. Please try to increase your voice. I will give you just one example. When you said, okay, if a lady, she is cooking for her husband, you can say, oh, mamia, oh, you are very excellent. You can raise your voice like this. And regarding the conclusion, please just repeat to us the 4 hobbies that you trying to tell us. Thank you to Toastmaster Abdullah for your lovely presentation, and thank you all for listening to my evaluation.
1 minute to get it. So we're going to hold 1 minute for the judges to mark their ballot before we. Thank you very much. Thank you. So mark 1 minute for the ballot.
Good evening.
Good evening.
In the beginning, where's Abdullah? Please stand up. Please give him big applause, Abdullah. Okay, that's it. Abdullah, your voice was very clear and you using very easy words. Anybody he can understand them. Please stress on this one. Also, in the beginning of your speech, you start with clear openings, then you move slowly and to the body of your speech. And in the body of the speech, you count, you spell numbers. It's 1, 2, and 3. This is the audience to continue hearing or listening to your speech. Also, you was moving in the stage. The stage you was using the stage, and also the voice was very clear and loud. Also. Before I end my evaluations, there is an area of improvement or improvement opportunity to move toward excellence. In the voice, there is there is an opportunity you can use them. For example, zoom in the voice. For example, you was talking about something in the back or something. You can use your voice and body movement, like when you say something in the all, you say, oh, something in the alls. You move backward, everybody, his attention go to the back, and he attention up. Also the eye contact, you was moving your contacts, but it's limited to this side. You forget something here, and something here, there's an audience. And this you can use them to improve your speech. At the end, I will end it by one statement. Your speech was very clearly, and you was able to grab the attention of the audience like the magnet when he grabs the iron rod. Thank you very much.
Yes. 1 minute for the judges to mark their ballot, and we're going to give certificates for Muhammad for his participation. So, thank you very much. Can you take a picture later? Thank you. Thank you. So please put your hands together and welcome Abdullah to the stage.
Is there anyone in the room does not have a hobby? Show hand. None. So, Abdullah, where are you? You are losing today. You're supposed to have a business. But maybe in the next contest or next event, I think you will find people, they will look for you to share their hobbies with you. Mr. Contest Sheikh, fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guest, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you, Abdullah, for this speech. Although I see no one raise hand
for me, but I know that they are looking forward to know what you are going to say in your topic. Your topic, it was very interesting to everyone in the room. I like your way when you start with the story, it makes the audience attention to look and to see what you are going to say. I like it that much. I like your way when you organize your thoughts, body, introduction, body, and conclusion. And I like your focal variety. When you start up and going down, I like this one. I like your body language. I like your eye contact using the stage. Perfect. If there is advice to you, I'd like to say 3 of them. First, I would suggest to you to start with a question to know your audience. Maybe it's better in this speech. Second, you did not share with us what is your hobby. So maybe it will connect some people to this hobby. Third, when you utilize the story, you make it a little bit long. If you make it a little bit short, maybe the people, they will understand your messages immediately. Overall, you did a marvelous, great job with delivering this speech. And what I like at most, when you make the facial expression about when ladies or wives bring big dishes. And usually I do that a lot with my wife. And this is the reason you see my stomach. Overall, thank you, Abdullah, for this speech. And I'm looking forward to see next year's speech. Back to you, Mr. To make the I'm going to get a certificate for you, Abdullah. This is for you. Can you take picture, please, ladies? Thank you. I'd like to declare that evaluation contest is closed. Thank you very much.
Finally, the evaluation speech contest chair to Master Muhammad Al-Haji. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to close the curtains in our event, we would like to recognize functionaries who helped to make this meeting or contest a successful one. We will start our recognition.
Pick one and tell me the number. What is the number? Camera. Good. Number 9. I told you we'll give him a gift. We give him the second number. We get number 6. Now it's your turn. Please, step it. Thank you. The second one, for the Daniel. Tell me the number.
53.
53. We still have. Photographer. Not the copy. Thank you. That's your gift. Even though his wife is in the hospital, he made it today.
قول لي الرقم بسرعة.
قولها 46 46 1 2 أبني الثاني خد الثاني 88 88
Now we'll start our recognition by recognizing the educational achievements. Please, this must start stage 2.
Thank you. It's my great pleasure to recognize one of our Toastmasters this evening. He's a senior engineer, mechanical engineer. He works for the project division of Southern Area Oil Operations. He's been a division governor in 2010. He's also been the president of ABQAIQ Toastmasters Club more than once. He's taken many roles, including the VP of Education, membership, treasurer, and sergeant of arms. He's married and he has 5 kids, so he knows all about diapers. And I think for that reason, he's also taken up skydiving and scuba diving. Maybe as far away from the diapers as possible. But today, we'd like to invite him up here to get an award for completing the requirements for his DTM. Please help me welcome Abdullah Kazawa. Thank you very much. And congratulations to you. Yes. So we should take a picture.
Please, one more picture. Please, one photo. You just pass.
Invite another member, well-known member here today. He's held the role of VP of Education for ABQAIQ Toastmasters Club. He's helped us tremendously with our club contest, as well as the area contest, helping us set up here in the ITC building that we're in now. He's very much promoted our Toastmasters Club, not just here, but also in other countries, in Egypt in particular. He's one of our unsung heroes. He's managed to establish a club, help establish a club in Egypt, and one is under process. And for this work, please help me welcome Ahmed Abdel. Ahmed Abdel is our official ambassador for our Area 54 Toastmasters, and I'd like to present this trophy of recognition for all the efforts he's done to travel on his own funds and take this initiative, which has put us on the map, I think, as Toastmasters. Thank you very much.
Recognition with the Sergeant at Arms. First one, Hussein Al-Isa. مريم محمود. رقية المغرب.
رقية مريم.
زينب العبيد. حسين العيسى، مريم محمود، رقية المغرب، زينب العبيد. Now the Restoration Committee, Zahra Mahmoud, Sukaina Mahmoud. الترمز علي المبارك المعارض وزارة. Also from the Registration Committee, Hamid عبد الحميد السلطان. The tally counters يعني الحرزون، زيد العجمي، أميون شاطرين. The speaker, Abdullah Musallam. Now our Chief Judge, Ahmed Zawad. Setup and Logistics Committee, Mohammed Al-Khair. Now the Recognition and Awards Committee, Hussein Isa and Rami Jawad. The community reached out to Master Rizal Mumathil. Okay. The graphics designer Abdul Salam Al-Ali.
أحد السادة سيد عبد السلام.
The webmaster Ali Saleh Al-Ali.
Maybe I don't know what I'm going to do with that. You like that word?
The community reached out to Master Rizal Mumathil. The grammarian Abdul Ali Abdul Fattah. The cameraman Abdul Ali Abdul Fattah. The division Governor Sulaiman Al-Madi.
Thank you very much.
No,
actually, the master of ceremony, before we announce that, Mohammed ABQAIQ, please step forward.
Thank you very much. I'm currently the president of Friendly City Toastmaster Club. And in this event, I would like to recognize two members of our club who really contributed until the end. So first of all, I would like to request Toastmaster Samir Glaze to come to the stage. Toastmaster Samir Glaze has exerted tremendous efforts for the success of our clubs, especially the sponsorships and the funds. So, everyone can take a picture of our former boss and our members as well. Second member, who will be leaving us soon. He's helped us a lot in taking many roles during our club. He always saved us at the last minute by taking the role. He is no other than Toastmaster and Mubarak. Please put your hands together. It's our lifesaver. Oh, yes. We have 3 gifts now from ITC. And I will hand it over to Toastmaster Ahmed Abdul Mu'ti to distribute the gifts.
On behalf of SAITD, Southern Area Industrial Training Division, and the Superintendent Mr. Murtad Subiai, I'd like to give this first gift to Ali Jamil. Now we have 2 precious gifts actually, and they are given to 2 valuable members from ABQAIQ Toastmasters Club. Actually, they are working for 2 clubs, ABQAIQ Toastmasters Club and the Friendly City Club, and they are doing their efforts and their time and everything without being recognized and without any thank you from anybody else. They are really unsung heroes. The first one is Hussein Al-Amni. The second one that please note quickly, Ali Asiri.
Before we leave the stage, we would like to recognize ITC for helping us during the area contest, for sponsoring us, hosting the event at the ITC. Let's give them big rounds of applause for Ahmed Abdul Mu'ti.
All competitions.
That's right. Corruption here.
Thank you.
I'll hand it over to the Master of Assembly. Thank you.
Thank you. At the end, I would like to thank you for being with me and being a wonderful audience as I hand the stage over to our dear Master.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your efforts. We will recognize the Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Hassan Shigaki. Thank you very much. Give him a big round of applause. And now, we will hand it over to the Chief Judge to announce the winner, which we have been waiting for. And before, while he comes...
Contest chair.
Contest chair?
Call the contest chair. Yes, go with the...
Chief Judge, please, do I take this one? Yeah. Table topics, starting with the table topics.
Please. The 3rd place winner is Toastmaster Ali Asiri. Second place winner is no other than Toastmaster Riyad Taiwan. Now for the first place winner, who will be representing the area, is no other than Toastmaster Ahmed Al-Mardi. Okay, hosting and winning, corruption by size, sorry. Right, thank you. I'll hand it over now to the next contest winners. Arthur?
Okay, now, for the humorous contest, our third place winner is Salah Al-Salman. For our second place winner, the winner is Ahmed Abdel Mohdi. And for the first place winner, none other than Mohammed Kawaifi.
Now, gentlemen, we come to the evaluation section. Guess who's third winner tonight in evaluation? Our third evaluator are Saleh Salman. The second winner in the evaluation contest is Mr. Abdullah Kusaba. Now, the first winner, guess who? Ahmed Abdel Mardi. Thank you. Now, it's the time we have been all waiting for. The winner is for the International Speech Contest. The third place winner is Toastmaster Ahmed Abdel Mardi. Second place winner is Toastmaster Abdullah Kuzaba. And the first place winner, drums please. Come on. Now if you're looking forward for the winner. The first place winner in the International Speech Contest is Toastmaster Mustafa Al-Hamad. Please please, all the winners for the group photo.
Ask the contest chair.
And the contest chairs.
Where is the list? We would like to announce the first and second winner of each contest. Where is the list?
First and second.
Now for the raffle draw before we have the dinner. Nisa, is the dinner ready? It is, don't worry. Well, I smell something. Yes, the contest chair. President Governor, please recognize the contest chair. We have trophies for each of them. Yes. Starting with the international contest, we have Toastmaster Nizar Metten. Photographers, we're about to finish. Now to recognize the contest chair for the human speech contest, Toastmaster PART3. Next one, the contest chair for the evaluation speech contest, Toastmaster ABQAIQ. Thank you very much. Final, recognize the contest chair for the evaluation. What is it? The table covers. Toastmaster Mohammed Tariq. Before we end, let's have one more draw. Double draw. Governor, please, this number. Mohammed, the guy, give me the award. 8. Oh, number 8. Number 8. No, I will leave it for the next one. I have my take another one. One. This is a course, right? Course number. We don't have 1. Next one. 39. 39. Muhammad Qazaba, mashallah. One's here? Yeah, Yusuf. 1, Yusuf. Congratulations. And the last prize, we get a number? 79. 79. So, the last number. 19. Congratulations. With this, I'd like to thank our Divisional Governor for his support and efforts. Before we leave, we must thank the man behind this event and who has been working a lot to make sure this event is a success. Toastmaster Jamil Talab. before we go to the dinner, let's have an order. We will leave the ladies first, they take their dinner. While we do that, we also would like to make a second announcement. It's not an announcement actually. It's just one thing about the theme and the power of communication. Something that I would like to make sure that during the preparation of this contest and event, not a single meeting has been conducted. That tells you about the power of communication. With this, I would like really to thank all the team players, Ahmed Abqaiq, Ahmed Abdul Mu'ti, Toastmaster Rizal Martin, Hussein, Isa, and the rest of the team. With this, I would like to invite you to the dinner, and as I have said, let's leave it for the ladies first. Thank you very much.
We've built a community with our hands. People, citizens from different lands. Strangers when we first began. Now we are Toastmasters. Let's reach out for Toastmasters. Join our hands forevermore. One people, one community, one Toastmasters. That's the way that we will be forevermore. Everywhere and every race, language, color,